Hey there, how you doing? I'm Yalek, and we have War Factory on our map. So let's have a look at that. And what we have here is the standard War Factory layout, the level 45 layout that initially appears on your map. You beat it the one time, and then War Factory starts to spawn at level 90 because it's twice as, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, this one's actually kind of interesting. Namely so because of these grapplers here. I'm thinking we're gonna have to clear those, so that's probably gonna require dropping at least a couple boats of Zookas. Before we do that though, let's check some ranges. So Zookas would sit pretty nicely in there. We'd have to shock a couple things. We will definitely not be using these warriors today. Standard kill zone is somewhere over here. That means we are going to have to deal with all this stuff. And then there's a laser up top. That guy. And it's a 3. So we could work on barding that. That's a good bit of work though. 80,000. That's, you know, that's just probably one attack straight up. Maybe we'll consider doing that. We're going to want to use Sparky a little bit. What do we want to remove? This is not a problem. This rocket launcher is not a problem. This is not really a problem, assuming we're barding that laser up there, which leaves these two guys. Pretty standard. We'll hack those out. Double hack. I think we'll just let Sparky die and use the rest of the GBE on that hit on the laser. Maybe that'll leave us enough GBE for hit number 2 to drop those Zookas over here to try to clear a little bit. And let's see. Shouldn't have to worry about that stuff just yet. Yeah. Well. Yeah, so if we're dropping Zookas like right into here. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm slightly worried about the range on that rocket, but we're not really trying to keep troops alive for a long time. Just long enough for these guys to die. Alright, so Zookas and Everspark. And today is the kind of day where if you are working on your hack skills, then you will have a lot of fun with us. Or if you just enjoy using your hack skills, as I do, because I put a lot of work into my hack skills. So, you know, let's make use of that. Alright, so we're going to want to damage this fella. I want to flare Sparky. I do not like these boom mines at all. If I can get all 4 of them, that'd be great, but I would love to get at least 2 of them. Just so that Sparky doesn't like wander off a path a little bit and end up walking into a boom mine, which sucks. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about right there. Well, let's not have that. That was toasty. That's what I meant. I really wanted to get all 4 of those. And that's why. Which is why sometimes I just prefer to flare Sparky. Because then I can, you know, I have more control over her pathing because I can just, I see it better, I guess. Probably, if we were smart, we would have looked beforehand. Okay, yeah, that's in pretty good shape. I like that. I'm thinking that was a fair call. Free GBE. You could pick up some GBE. It would not be free down here. Nope. Yeah, not much. Alright, forget that then. Always good when you have troops held back and then you can, you know, make decisions about actually, hang on. I'm just considering here, yeah, when you can make decisions about what to do if you have extra GBE left in hand. Since I hadn't deployed any troops, the game's just sitting there waiting. Current health 27,862 and not an immediate threat. Do we need a hero at all on this hit? I'm thinking maybe we could make life a little bit easier by cleaning some things up here. Because very often you'll flare your troops up into here. Excuse me. And you'll run out of shock on this stuff. I'm thinking there's probably enough GBE here that we can go ahead and do some extra work up top, some kind of hacking, and then drop troops and then drop some BART. And still we'd be in pretty good shape for the next attack. So I'm going to give that a whirl. Excuse me. So here's a case where I'm going to want to flare Sparky. See it right at that tiny little crack between the boom cannon and the blaster. And I'm going to get some critters into there. And we'll let Sparky die immediately. The critters are just so that she has time to get out the second hack. Did she? Yeah, she did. Okay, so we got the 2 rockets. I'll put a little bit more damage on those guys. Hey, if somebody died and gave us a little extra GB, that'd be great. Smoke's not too terribly expensive. We haven't used shocks yet, and we could use 2 of them, I think. 1, 2, yeah. So we're gonna go with like 2 boats. No, 2 boats. Why am I saying 2 boats? Like 5 boats. But maybe hold back some troops here. Okay, that was way too early. I'll see if we can get that second grappler. It's horrible, horrible things happening over there, but it is down, and that's really all we need. I think we do have some extra GB, so let's use that up, and we'll sacrifice the troops. Oh, hello. Okay, liking that. That's good. Alright, so no laser to worry about. Yeah, we're good here. I am A-okay on that attack. Just because the later part of this attack, you're going to have the grapplers just taking away your girls moment by moment as you... Yeah. You're going to have the grappler taking away your girls every few seconds. You have 2 of them there, actually. So, that's kind of a problem. Alright, where do we want to be parked? I'm thinking I want to park up by those boom cannons and should be just 1 shock here, assuming I can land that, which is always the question, and then probably repeating that shock. But then we should be free to come back to this kill zone. We want critters, Sparky and critters, because of all these snipers, which again will be taking our girls second by second. So it's... Oh, and then we also would like the grapplers down because there is a laser over here. And when the grapplers pull in troops, the laser will be firing very sporadically. Do not like that. Alright, so... believe we're good. Yeah. So, let everyone get gathered. Flare. There's a chance we might not peek out the back on this. And that's like miracle territory. Might not even peek at all. I don't believe this has ever happened, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can nail this shock. We're going to get it out a little early. Yeah. All right. That's just fine. Get another shock out again, a little early, because boy, we are killing all of the least dangerous things for us over here, though. And one more shock again, way early. But really, really I want to get some critters out over there because I know we're getting over a rocket launcher range. We'd like to have a distraction for that. This might be interesting here. Let's let this happen for a bit and see. We're going to shock the laser, though. That is one thing that we do not want to draw into this. And I think we're pretty good here. Get some critters going. Killed a bunch of the snipers. Okay, and we're good on those critters over there. Ooh, boy, those are a problem. The critters that are coming off down by the masterpieces here. Oh, yeah, and win. But, yeah, those are just catching the laser's range and, like, shaving at the edge of our troop formation there. So, yeah, let's not do that. Pretty easy War Factory, I think. I gotta say, like, I mean, it is the basic layout, more or less, with a couple of whirly gigs thrown in, specifically grapplers for kicks, but, was that 2 or 3? And, like, really not stretching anything on these. This account is what? I've got 631 here, 6 GBE, 3 damage, and 1 troop health. Perfect troop health. Love you. Anyway, that's for my warriors, so, you know. Yeah. Pretty good day to go out and work on your Sparky skills, because, honestly, if you wanted to spend even more time hacking stuff, like, yeah, for example, as when I said we were coming into a rocket launcher range, you could avoid that even too. You've got a couple attacks to play with, so I feel like that's the way to go. I definitely recommend it. If you feel like you have better ideas, feel free to let me know, drop a comment. I'm always open to chat. So, yeah, have a great day.